Hello everybody and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany. In today's episode we've got a heap of changes going on around the farm. We've got some seeding to do. We've got to take care of some of our fields that aren't quite ready at the moment. This one is infested with weeds. So we'll have to get this one sprayed. We'll have to get it ready and good to go for when seeding comes. We're going to get rid of this maple syrup production as well. I've decided to cut my losses with that. It's not working. It's not going to happen. So we're just going to tear it down and start again. The chickens are all happy. We are all good to go. So in today's episode, as I mentioned, we are going to do some major expansions, some big changes around the farm. Now, I have been talking about this patch of trees for quite a while. I believe it is time to cut some of these down and use their resources for the furniture that we are making at the moment. But as of for right now, let's get a couple of our workers set up. It is September, so that means that we are ready to plant. So we are going to be planting some oats in the big field that we prepared in the last episode and our newest big field as well. So I believe our workers over here ready to go. So we should be able to set this guy off and he should be able to just go. Once I select the right seed, of course, we need to go to oats, which is this one, I believe. Yep. So he should be all happy to go. Oh, I hope actually I need to change this to the first waypoint before I do that. So he should be happy. We should be using seed as well as the nitrogen on this. I believe I've got it on buy, so you will see the money go down a little bit. Of course, you have to spend money to make money. So this guy can be happy. Hopefully he has enough horsepower to get up that hill on the other side. But for now, we can just leave this guy go and he will go ahead and plant away. You can see down in the bottom left, the course play, the nitrogen is looking good. So he will go ahead and do everything he needs to do to get this field up and running. Now, this maple syrup production, I believe it's time to cut our losses. We have tried to get this underway and fix it over the last many episodes. So I think it's time to just demolish this. Solid flowers, water, yep, we can get rid of all of that. So let's get rid of that. So now it's just our chickens in the corner over here. We are going to clean all this up. We might get a couple of sheds over here in the corner to park our machinery in. We've got some trees here that we want to cut down as well, so I might get into that. But for now, I'm going to go into landscaping and go to painting, because when you are actually cutting down trees, a lot of them disappear into the grass down here and you can't actually see what you're doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint all of this. We are going to revert it back to something else, but for now, let's get rid of all of this bushland. Oh, try not to paint the field as well. That would not be good. So we'll just go ahead and paint all of this into the grass so we can actually see what we're cutting down. There we go. That should be pretty good. We spent a lot of money on that, actually. So, there we go. Now we can see, as you can see, these wedges got stuck in the grass, and you can't actually see them. They hide. So, these are going to all get chopped up. We're going to get rid of a lot of these trees. I don't think we're going to get rid of all of them. I don't think we need to. But for now, we can change this trailer into a log trailer, and it will load up for us. So while our workers over there are happy and seeding, let's cut down some trees and, yeah, clear out some land for some new productions. Okay, so before I do that, before I start going ham on the forest over here, I might actually get the trailer ready. So let's hook up to our trailer, our big transporter here. And I believe I need to get some sort of toolbox or something. I'm wondering if I actually already have one. I don't think I do. I might just have to buy one. So in the sheds, there should be a mod that I've installed that should be able to... Where is... I believe it should be in tools, maybe. There should be a toolbox. Ah, toolbox. Okay, so we should be able to put this... somewhere around that's going to be relatively out of the way. We might just chuck it over here, actually. So it's out of the way enough for now. We can move it around if we need to, but for now, that's where it's going to be. We'll go and pull the trailer over here, and we should be able to pick this up, and we can do this. We can customize this. Now we want to go to... Oh, it doesn't work, of course. We might have to look at hiring some sort of trailer, because I don't think that I have a trailer that's going to be able to... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna have to look at some forestry trailers. So the forestry equipment, what can we find in here? There are some big trailers, but we do need like a dolly and stuff for that. So I might worry about that when the time comes, actually. Let's just get all our wood stacked up. We get it all cut and stacked, and then we can worry about loading it and getting rid of it. Before we start, I just want to check. Yep, he's happy. He's working. Oh, I do need to change the settings here to... Where are we under? We need to go under the tractor. And fill seeds. We need to buy the seeds. There we go. So we're buying seeds and fertilizer. It is expensive doing it this way, but we don't have to keep on filling up the seeder. So let's go ahead and cut down some trees and get a nice little stack of lumber going. Okay, we've cleared an area out here. I've got a couple of good stacks of wood over there ready to go on a truck. I'm just trying to work out what I want to do with this area. Now, I've been thinking a little bit, and I think what might be a good idea, instead of having productions all in here, this long strip of land here, of course, eventually I'll get rid of the rest of these trees as well, but this long strip of land here that goes from the edge of that field up there all the way down here, that could be its own separate long skinny field. Now, what I'm going to do with this field, I have no idea yet. I would like to get into something like the carrots and the, what is it, the beetroot or something like that. The new, well, not new anymore, but the recent updates that have happened, I would like to get into that stuff. I've never really gotten into it, so we could look into that for a long and skinny field. It could be easy to farm. It doesn't have to be massive, and yeah, we could play around with the profits on that to see whether it's viable or not. Real quick, we're just gonna run over to our cedar. Yeah, he's all happy, doing his thing. That is excellent. Okay, so now we've got all this wood here. We need to look at how we can transport it. So I was looking earlier about these trailers, the forestry equipment. So with this stuff, we do need a dolly as well. That could work. I mean, we could just bite the bullet and hire one. I mean, that can work as well. How big do we want it? 15 meters? Or do we go 20 meters? Or 12 meters? I might just go the 12-meter one. We don't need it massive. We don't need the trailer hitch as well. That's all normal stuff. We can lease that, and we'll need some sort of truck as well to transport this. So we'll look at something. We don't need anything crazy. Something cheap. 93,000 is the cheapest. Yeah, we'll look at something like this. Something like this. We don't want it red. Red is ugly. We can just lease this. So we've got a couple of machines here ready to go. So where are they? Oh, they're over there, hiding over in the corner of the yard. So we got the express delivery from the shop, so we don't have to go and grab it ourselves, which is excellent. So we will jump in this. Yeah, this thing's going to be a beast. I will need all the horsepower for the logs. I think it's going to be quite heavy. So we'll hook the trailer up, go over and see whether this is going to work as intended. Alright, let's pull up here. Check it out. Do we want to do... Oh yeah, it's working. Oh hell yeah, this is so good. Kind of the height of realism, I know. It's not exactly great, but... Oh hell yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's go over to our other pile here and load that up as well. This might be the perfect amount to fill the trailer, actually. Imagine. So, let's... Oh, no. Stop. Stop. Oh, no. Oh, it's switching sides. Oh, that's awesome. That is just what I wanted. I kind of messed it up a little bit by moving while it was still auto-loading, but regardless, it'll still do its thing. So, let's load it all up. We should be able to fit all the wood on here as well. Oh, it's a bit of a high load, but that's alright. Okay, so we should be able to put some straps on this thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. There is that little log sticking out there, but that's alright. We can just put some wide load signs on it. That'll be fine. Alright, let's transport this over to our sawmill and get them dumped off for processing. Alrighty, pulling into the sawmill here. We should be able to just dump all of the wood in this drop zone over here. And that should be good to produce some stuff. So it should be over here, store wood. Oh, no. It's R, not C. There we go. Oh, our straps are going crazy. Let's disable them. So now we should have loads of wood in here. Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. 77,000 liters of wood. That is awesome. We are producing furniture at a pretty good rate. We don't really need to... we might keep... We'll just let it go because we are producing planks faster than we are producing furniture because it does take longer. So we'll just let this go. We've got loads of wood in here ready to go. We've got heaps of planks good to go. So we'll just let this go. I believe we can keep this trailer and truck for the time being because we do need to get rid of the rest of the trees in that area, and I do want to get another field planted in there. Again, I don't know what it's going to be. I think it could be something like carrots or something smaller like that. But let me know in the comments down below what crop you want to see in the long field that I'm going to create in there. Also, if you haven't noticed already, I'm kind of taking a different approach, I guess you could say, to my videos. I was going through some of my older videos and I realized that they are actually quite boring to watch, I guess. My audio wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, and the actual gameplay wasn't great as well. It seems like all the episodes were just a little introduction and then a time lapse for 20 minutes. So I'm trying to get away from that as much as possible to make the content a little bit more exciting for you guys and exciting for me as well, because I don't exactly enjoy doing a little intro and then, you know, doing camera angles for an hour whilst a worker seeds a field, and then I just go into post editing and just chuck a time, like change the speed of it to a time lapse. Like it's not enjoyable for me, so I want to try and change it just a little bit, and change the pace of these videos as well, and get more engaged with you guys as an audience. So hopefully I can get to know some of you and actually grow a bit of an audience and have some more fun while I'm playing. Damn, look at the gradient on that. You would not be able to farm that. That is crazy. I mean, I guess it is called the Hills of Tuscany, not the Flatlands of Tuscany. So that is that's what we signed up for. That's what we're gonna get. Oh, sorry mate, cutting you off. My bad. Big rig coming through. Alright, so let's go back into the farm. We'll just park this truck up. We'll do a little bit of landscaping in the farm to get rid of some of those hedges and stuff that we don't want. We also need to feed the cows by the looks of that. They look a little bit hungry. There's no food in their trough there. So, real quick, before I forget, actually, I might just leave the landscaping until we're actually done with getting rid of all of the trees. So then we can get rid of all these bushy bits and, yeah, actually play our field in here. So, as I said, guys, let me know in the comments down below what field you want to see in here, and I will go ahead and do it for you guys. Also, what do you want to see in here? We got rid of the maple syrup. I don't think I'll be pursuing that again. The maple syrup, it is a good idea, but in theory, when it breaks like that, I think it could just be something with the log files in the mod. But yeah, we'll look into that more in future. Chickens are hungry. Let's give them some more food. Damn, they're very hungry. Oh my god. How much do you guys eat? You're gonna need more? I wonder how many eggs we've got. We must have loads, right? Let's see. Have they eaten 2 whole pallets? Oh my god, you guys are hungry. Alright, let's bring another pallet over then. I might need to buy some more chicken feed, actually. You guys aren't getting any more. That's enough out of you guys. Yeah, so we are producing quite a lot of eggs, which is good. We will hold on to them for now. Yeah, you can see they two and a little bit pallets is enough for them. While we're over here, we're going to check out our greenhouse as well to make sure that we're kept up to date with all the fertilizer and seed and water in there. I believe it might nearly be time to give it some more water. Let's check it out. So we do need some more water and some more solid fertilizer, which we can do. We'll do the solid fertilizer first. So we'll grab the Kubota with a little trailer, head over to our silo over here, and fill up with some solid fertilizer. So we need to, I believe it'll be closer this way, right? Yeah. There we go, load it up. Poor suspension on the Kubota, struggles a bit, but it still works. Alright, bring it over to the drop point, and then we'll need to grab the water tanker, which I will need a tractor for. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. There we go. So we dump it straight in there, and that keeps all the plants happy. We have produced quite a lot. You can see the drop zone on the other side. It should take the whole trailer. Yep, it does. Perfect. Okay, we'll just park this behind the storage racks here. And we'll jump in this tractor. We'll take the trailer away from this area in case we want to do some landscaping or put another production there in future. So we'll just chuck this. Where's my water tank? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's a... Okay. That net wrap did not see that coming. That's fine. Okay, let's load up with the water cart. Or milk cart, depending on what you want to use it for. I do want to see if we actually got some milk. I haven't checked yet. So let's hook up. We have no water, so we'll have to go and get some. So we'll head over to our well and load up with some water. We should be right to drive straight across this field. There's nothing in there for now. So we'll go over, load up with water, and keep the plants happy. We might give some more water to the cows as well. They might be thirsty. Okay, loaded up with 20,000 liters of water here. Let's load up the greenhouse. I don't know how much it actually takes. Not much by the looks of it. About 8,000 liters or 10,000 liters to fill it. So the water tank can just stay here connected to this tractor. We do need to feed the cows. I didn't forget about you. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's grab some bales, throw it over here into the feed zone. And then they can be happy for as long as they need to be to produce some milk and make all the skinny ones fat ones. So when the time comes, we can actually sell them and get some money for the meat that they produce. Okay, looks like these guys are happy. We've got a couple of bales sitting here ready to go for when they run out of food. We haven't started producing any milk yet. We do want to open this and have a look. So the age... Yeah, so we're nearly close. So the gestation period is 10 months. So I'm hoping that's when they can start producing milk. Hopefully. I don't exactly know how this works. The Angus ones are the ones we are going to sell for meat. And I believe these are as well. Not 100% sure. Breeding age. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Alright, so these guys are happy. Let's look more into them in another episode. I don't really know how this works. The slurry I do need to get rid of. So we can work on that another day. But let's go and check out our cedar. Okay, he's happy. He's going around doing his thing. So we need to go and check out the other crop that I've got as well. I totally forgot about that. So let's just leave the trailer here. Once I select... Oh, no, don't do that. How do I... I've just had a complete brain fade. There we go. Okay. let's take the Kubota over to this other field and see where we're at with this other crop's growing stage. See whether it's ready to harvest or not. We will need to hire a harvester when the time comes. Although I'm pretty sure this is this grass over here? Can't totally remember. It doesn't look like grass. I believe this is soybean from memory. Let's check it out. Yeah, so it is soybean. It is still growing. Expected yield 55%. It is not great. But it will bring in a little bit of money, I guess. So this is just doing its thing. It'll be ready to harvest soon, maybe next couple of months. So that can just stay there. I know the yield isn't great. There's nothing I can do about it now. If it was early stages of growth, then yeah, I could do some stuff to help it with the growth. But unfortunately not. So it can stay there until it is ready to harvest. So in the meantime, I'm going to look to see, why is this truck still running? Can turn off. Okay, so oats produce, I mean obviously oats when you harvest them, but you can get like a flour mill. So I want to have a look to see what sort of productions we can do with that. The soybean factories, I mean that could be fun. What do we want to do? We want to have a look. Biogas could be good, because we do have slurry for that. The malt production we can't do. The grain mill, there we go. So it does produce oats. We don't have enough money for it at the moment, but once we could just store the oats until it is ready to go. We could sell some of them, I guess. The fields production, that could also be good. The grain mill, same sort of thing. Just produces flour. So we can look into this stuff as we get into it. But on these other fields, I want to get into some other types of crops. I don't just want to keep doing like wheat, barley, soybeans, oats, canola, stuff like that. So I was having a look earlier what it would take to actually do some other stuff. So I can do grass, obviously, but I think we've done enough grass on this playthrough. I think that we're nearly sick of that. Rye and spelt and triticale, I have no idea. I think they're an actual map. They're a map add-on. I don't know much about them. I don't know how to farm them. We can do like corn and sunflowers and stuff. That could be okay, but we have to wait like another 6 months for that. That sucks, man. So in the meantime, we could just leave it. It is a long time without having money. I could do, because we're putting in oats and I could just do oats and canola now, and then when we're ready to harvest them here, I could just plant straight away with soybeans and corn in this other area. That could work. That might be the play, I think. So we'll do oats, canola, and oats, or canola oats, or something like that. And then when we harvest them all, we'll plant it straight away with corn in the same day. I don't know what that's going to do to expected yields and stuff, but it's going to be tight, but I feel like we can do it. So let's plan for that, and we'll see where we go from there. I do want to check the prices on these plants as well. So we've got, what is it? Aloe vera and bamboo. So let's check it out. It might be down the bottom here somewhere, I believe. Once I find it, here we go. Aloe vera, bamboo. So it's nearly, I mean, it's only going to get worse. The prices, we could just load up and sell it. But if we wait until sort of April, February, yeah, that could be okay. What are we now? We're in June. Oh no, we're in September. Okay, so it's at the nearly at the worst it's gonna be. Yeah, let's wait until like February, March, something like that, and then we can start selling some of these plants. We do have quite a few stacked up here. There is a bit of money here. They're about $7,000 or $8,000 each. So yeah, you can only imagine the amount of money that's sitting here. I just want to double check that this guy's okay. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember whether I actually gave it solid fertilizer or not, but then I just remembered we did with the little trailer. Okay, so let's head over to our seeder. He is happy. He's doing his job. All good. So I think it is time for one of those dreaded time lapses that I keep on talking about. So let's get this time lapse underway. We'll finish this field real quick, and then we'll get on to what we're doing next. Alright guys, so the workout is just about done here. Just about to finish the field. All of it is seeded with oats ready to go. It should start growing very shortly. But yeah, that is a good milestone that we've gotten past. It takes a while to get the seeding done, so that's good. We got the first one done. So we'll move him over to this other field here. I believe this smaller field here I'm probably going to do in oats again, and then the bigger field over there I'll do in canola, just so we have a little bit of crop variance, so it's not the same everywhere and we don't have the majority oats or majority as canola. So over here we should have a course place set up for this. So if I have a look, it'll be in here, I believe. Yeah, and then seeding, we should be able to do that, activate. Should be able to see all of that, which we can. Excellent. And we should be able to go from the first waypoint once he finds his way. I might have to take him manually up to the other end of the field and then we'll get him going. There are some weeds in this field, but I believe once we get seeding, it should get rid of all them, as well as the little bit of hay that we have sitting on the ground as well that isn't baled up. I can't remember exactly why I've done that. We can't exactly feed it to the cows, so I'm not sure what my thinking was with that. I think I just wanted to have bales for the sake of having bales. But regardless, we are going to seed over top of them and put some oats in this field as well. So he is on his way, good to go. Okay, so let's head back to the farm over here. And I was thinking more and more about this long strip here, and I don't think that I want to put productions in this long area. I think I might split it up sort of like this width here and actually have a crop in here. Now, what crop? I think I'm leaning more and more towards carrots or something like that. But as I mentioned earlier, guys, let me know in the comments down below what crop you want to see down here. I will cut down the rest of the trees and get them delivered over to the sawmill very shortly or at a later date. But yeah, for now, this can stay as is with all the trees because our sawmill is very full with wood at the moment anyways. So we won't be able to deliver all of them to the yard until all of it gets processed. So for now, guys, everyone's happy. We've got the cows fed, the chickens are fed, they're all happy. We've got the fertilizer back up to the greenhouse. We've got our seeder running. Everything is all good. So I think we're going to leave it off here for this episode, guys. If you can, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this new sort of style of recording. I do definitely want to engage with you guys more. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'm definitely enjoying it a lot more. It keeps me more engaged with the audience as well. So if you guys enjoy it, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It helps me out more than what you can imagine. And you keep up to date with all of the Farming Sim content that I'm posting at the moment, which will very shortly roll over into Farming Sim 25. So as always, guys, make sure you have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.